So for today's makeup look, I really want to make the eyes something very simple, wearable, easy for you to recreate, great for beginners, but it's also going to be very beautiful, fabulous. I feel like this is a very versatile makeup look that I'm going for today. That's great to dress up and dress down. And this is also going to look beautiful on everyone. So I finally got my nails done, you guys. So I didn't have my nails done for Christmas, but I'm gonna have my nails done for New Year's Eve, so I'm excited. We did not have a super great Christmas. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you guys don't know, I lost my grandfather this month to COVID. So grieving a loss during the holidays is something it's just a lot. It's very emotional. I'm just hoping for a good New Year's Eve, a good new year, a new beginning, a new everything. And I want all of this to be over. I want normal life back. I want COVID to just disappear. But one good thing from Christmas was I finally got my engagement ring again. If you guys didn't know, again, if you don't follow me on Instagram, I lost my engagement ring this year. And that was another horrible thing that happened to me in 2020. So babe replaced it this Christmas, and I'm so happy. I felt so naked without it, and I'm so happy to have it back on my finger. So now I have pretty hands for you guys in this video. All right, so enough of me talking, and let's get to the makeup. Today for primer, I'm gonna use my NYX First Base Primer Spray. And like I've mentioned before, this is great for when you want your makeup to last longer. New Year's Eve, we're gonna be partying all night. So we want our makeup to last a long time. That creates a tacky texture on your skin that gives your foundation something to grip onto. And for foundation, I'm going to use my Juvia's Place I Am Magic foundation in the color Ibiza 530. This is a full coverage foundation. I don't know, I just want to wear it because I feel like this is a good foundation to wear on New Year's Eve because it's going to last you a long time. And it's also a matte foundation. So this is great if you have oily skin or if you're going to be sweating and partying all night. And I'm going to add a little bit at a time because like I said, this is super full coverage. It's kind of thick and a little bit goes a long way. So what do you guys think? I think it looks so yellowy. Okay, so when your foundation doesn't match you exactly, it's like so crucial to bring it down your neck. So I'm just gonna use my Holy Grail concealer, my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the color Light. Okay, I also primed my eyelids with the concealer, and now I'm gonna set it with my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in the color Fair Light, number 10. So I'm going to press the powder into my skin. With whatever powder is on my brush, I'm just gonna stamp over my eyes to set that concealer so it doesn't crease before I apply my eyeshadows. I'm gonna use my forever favorite bronzing and contouring duo, Maybelline City Bronzer in the color 200, and Wet n Wild Dulce de Leche contouring palette. Okay, so I quickly did my eyebrows off camera. I used my Brow Stylist Definer in the color Brunette. I'm going to apply this Ofra blush in the color All We Need Is Love. And of course, blend that out with a stippling brush. So for my eyes today, I'm going to use this Juvia's Place The Warrior palette. Super beautiful golden colors, neutrals. Look at how huge the palettes are. I feel like these colors are so easy for beginners to wear. These are like everyday kind of colors. You can wear this on a day-to-day basis, and you can also wear this for going out. The possibilities are just endless with this palette. So I'm gonna use these little e.l.f. strips line and define eye tape. So this is gonna help with the shape of your eyeshadow. If you're a beginner and you don't really know how to do your eyeshadow, this is gonna help you make your eyeshadows look more defined and not so messy. So you wanna make sure both sides are the same or your eyeshadows are gonna look super funny, because if you put one higher than the other or lower, the shape of your eyeshadow is gonna be completely off. It's gonna be very noticeable. So I think I'm gonna use this color here. This is Ahosi. This is gonna go up here in my transition area. So next I'm gonna take this color right here, Gano. This is gonna go in my crease, but I'm also gonna apply it to my outer corner here. And this is gonna really help to create that V shape. These colors are very pigmented, so just make sure to tap off excess product and also build up the colors by using a little bit at a time. With a smaller brush, I'm going to pick up that same color. Since the brush is smaller and the bristles are denser, the color is going to appear to be deeper. So it's going to look a little darker, and I'm going to apply this straight into my crease. With the previous brush, I'm going to go over the edge of that very gently to just blend it. I'm just gonna swatch a couple of these so you guys can see what they look like. They're so pigmented and bright, velvety, smooth. I love these colors. So I don't know which one I want to use. Okay, so I think I know what I want to do now. Okay, so I have 3 flat shader brushes here that I'm going to use because I'm going to be using 3 different colors. I just want to have a brush for each one so that I don't mix any of them. If you have only 1 flat shader brush, then go ahead and just keep cleaning it in between shades. So I'm going to use this beautiful brown color here. It's called Benin. This is going to go on the outer portion of my lid. I'm going to use my other flat shader brush, and now I'm going to pick up the color Amina, this first shade here, Amina, and this is going to be my center lid shade. So I'm going to press that on and press it over that color that we just applied. That's called Benin. That's going to help marry those 2 colors together, blend them a little bit without messing anything up. So the beauty of working with neutral shades like this is that it's so easy to blend. I swear anyone can do this. Anything that you do with these colors, it's gonna look beautiful. So that's why I think this is a great look for beginners and for anyone new to makeup or anyone who struggles with blending eyeshadows. I feel like this palette makes matching colors really easy. Like, all these colors look good with each other, so there's really no thought you have to put into it, like, oh my god, what color is gonna look good with this? What color is gonna look good with this? Like, these colors all look good together, and so I feel like this is a really great beginner-friendly eyeshadow palette. Okay, so I did that over on this eye, and now I'm gonna take the middle color Moremi with a precision shader brush, and I'm going to apply this to the inner part of the lid. And I'm going to be very careful with how I apply this one. I'm just going to make the edge of it really precise so it can give the illusion of a cut crease. As you can see over on this eye, you can see the line of the eyeshadow and it kind of looks like a cut crease. So I'm just going to try and do that over here on this eye. And I love this brush for doing that, to do like faux cut crease eyes. This is a Luxie 239 Precision Shader Brush. I'll try to find a link for this and place it down below in the description box. So to create that shape, I'm gliding my brush across to create the shape. And then to get the most pigment or the most color onto my eyelid, I'm stamping it on like this. And that's it. So I think this is so foolproof. Like, I'm sure you guys can do it. Even if you're a beginner, I'm sure you guys can do this eyeshadow look. So just make sure to have a flat shader brush like this one, and you'll be able to create this shape and everything without a problem. You guys saw how easy it was to put this together. No biggie. And I really like how that looked. So now for the next step, optional step, like you guys can leave the eyeshadow right here. This already looks beautiful. You put on your mascara, put on your eyelashes, you're good to go. Daytime makeup right here. But we're gonna level this up a little bit. We're gonna smoke it out a little bit, make it a little bit more New Year's Eve. And we're gonna use this really dark color here called Mino. I think I'm gonna use this brush here. This is a Wet n Wild brush, one of my favorite brushes from Wet n Wild. And it's a itty bitty, tiny angled brush. It's so skinny. I love this for eyebrows, for filling in your eyebrows with pomade or with powders or doing your eyeliner. Like, I love this brush so much. So I'm going to use this brush to pick up the color Mino, and we're going to create a smoky wing. So I'm going to press that right here onto my lash line. All I'm doing is pressing this brush against my lash line. Now I'm gonna bring this out. Extend it as far as you like. The tape is your guide. And now I'm gonna switch brushes. I'm gonna use a Morphe M562 brush. Pick up that color again, Mino. And I'm gonna smoke it out. Now this is optional. If you guys wanted it to be more precise, then go ahead and leave it. But I want it to be a little bit more smoky. So I'm just gonna go right over top of that and wiggle this brush over it to soften that up and give it a more smoky look. Okay, so now I'm gonna remove this side so you guys can see how satisfying this is. Okay. Ooh, yes. So you see that? We got a nice sharp line. Super easy to create. Now that did pick up my makeup a little bit right here, so I'm gonna have to touch that up. But my eyeshadow is on point. So. Okay, so that tape lifted up a little bit of my concealer, so I just applied a tiny bit more concealer over top and then set it with powder. This side already sat for a little while, so I'm gonna dust this one off. So now I'm gonna do my bottom lash line. I'm gonna start by applying Canon. With the same Wet n Wild brush, I'm going to pick up Mino, and I'm going to apply that to the outer portion of my bottom lash line and connect that to the eyeshadow wing that we have. So I'm taking a smaller, denser brush to help dust away some of this powder here so it doesn't look so white. So now I'm going to apply my mascara. Now for eyelashes, I'm going to use these Opulence eyelashes. I believe these are from Eyelure. So of course, if you're a beginner, you might just leave the makeup look like this without any eyelashes. But I suggest you teach yourself how to apply false eyelashes. I do have a video about that. I'll put a little card up here. I think you should practice applying false eyelashes, or just get eyelash extensions if you like. But I feel like eyelashes just elevate the look. It's just gonna make it look so much better, so much more glam. So definitely teach yourself, learn. And our eyes are complete. So for highlight, I'm going to use my Wet n Wild's Golden Flower Crown. I like to blend out my highlight so it's not so intense. For my inner corner highlight, I'm going to use Moremi, the color that we have right here in our inner corner. So using a teeny tiny brush, I'm going to pick up Moremi and apply that to my inner corners, connecting it to the eyeshadow we have on our lid. I'm going to use the highlight that I use on my face, and I'm just going to really gently sweep this right underneath the arch of my brow all the way to the tail of my brow. I'm just going to touch it to remove some of the intensity. For lips, I'm going to use a combo. It's one of my favorite nude lip combos. This is the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the color BFF3. It's a brown color. For lipstick, I'm going to use a warm nude color. This is the color Quickie by ColourPop. And I'm going to top that off with some e.l.f. Plumping Lip Gloss in the color Champagne Glam. And here is the nude lip. I feel like it looks so pretty. So now to finish off this look and lock everything in, we're going to use our Maybelline Lasting Fix Setting Spray. So for today's giveaway, of course, I'm going to be giving you guys this eyeshadow palette. This is one of my most favorite eyeshadow palettes that I own. I reach for it all the time. When I don't know what makeup to do, I know that this always has my back. I can create anything and everything. It's easy to use. It's easy to blend. It's so pigmented, so buttery, so beautiful. I feel like everyone needs this eyeshadow palette in their makeup collection. So if you guys want to enter the giveaway and win this eyeshadow palette, all the details are in the description box below. You guys just have to subscribe, like the video, and leave me a comment with your Instagram handle or your email so I can reach you if you win. So I just wanted to mention that my daughter got to the eyeshadow palette before I did, so she did tear the packaging a little on the corners here, but this is brand new. It's never been opened. It's never been used. It still has the tape intact. She just ripped those two corners a little bit. So if you guys receive this, I'm sorry. My daughter just got to the packaging, but she did not touch the eyeshadow, okay? So be sure to stay tuned for the next video because the next one is the ultimate New Year's Eve makeup tutorial. So excited. And it's also the grand finale to my holiday glam makeup tutorials and giveaways. So don't miss it. And if you liked this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, turn on the notifications. Also follow me on Instagram at gabdel2, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye.